It's so funny. But that's why he's upset. Like, when I said the shit I said about him on Carl's show, you watched it. I said it, I'm like, Chad, you've robbed people. You're a piece of shit. And you're like sitting there acting like it's a joke to talk about. If you don't know how lost you are, you're joking about me getting arrested, which isn't going to happen. Saying like my sources, which we just saw, when you took credit cards from people. When people call, you're like, no, that's like he's like Nick Rekieta. Nick Rekieta did drugs, swapped wives, had drugs in the house with his 5 kids. He's like, and he arrogantly is like, he thought he could say it was a fake warrant and make it go away and act like it didn't happen when even he was admitting I did drugs and had guns not properly locked up in a house with my 5 children. But when I make the cops look bad, I'll be okay. That's how lost Chad is. And if you don't get how butthurt he is, he's doing video after video saying Geno sucks. All right, I guess I suck. I guess I'm miserable right now, dude. Do you have 3 minutes to be absolutely douche-chilled? Because I'm going to show you. This is a clip, and I'm telling you, I thought it, like somebody sent me this. Oh, no, this I found myself. Forget it. Because every now and then I check the Reddit for the haters. This is someone that literally wrote, watch, you got to see it. This is how, I'll say it, douche. Either you look at this, I love this. You know what I call this? I call it a litmus test. I do, Guy. You either look at this and say, yeah, Geno's such a piece of shit, or you look at it and you go like this. How does Chad even think he was ever a comedian? Chad is in the Reddit thread that you spoke of where they hate me. And let me read you the headline. You ready? TMZumock reports Geno the snitch. Now, let me explain that. Let me explain what that is, okay? If you don't understand what a douche-chilling zero Chad Zumock has become, okay? TMZumock is his name. Not Chad Zumock. Not Chad Zumock, who's a comedian, because not Chad Zumock, who's a comedian who's failed out of New York City, wasn't even here long, failed out of L.A., and lost the job because he was too much of a drunk, and I'm saying that to be the third mic on a radio show. Moved to Florida. Now, rather than saying, hey, I'm Chad Zumock, I'm TMZumock. He reports Geno the snitch. Again, I'm a snitch because that goes with the brand of these it's welcome to Reddit, welcome to fucking Rumble in the Dabbleverse, because I got called by cops. I don't want to get into that. They know it. Has been reported for breaking into an old compound studio. Will he be arrested before or after the wedding? Now, I'm going to say this. This guy calls himself a comedian. Now, watch this. You won't even make it through the 3 minutes. We'll make it big. We'll hit play, and we'll listen to Chad be the sad, pathetic zero he's become.
Go ahead.
So I'm getting
that looks nuts.
I'm getting reports right now that
I'm getting reports right now.
I know he's the man on the ground.
Chad, try and pull me a on YouTube, you sweaty hack. Watch this.
Somebody has already reported Geno. They contacted the property owner. So Geno, if you're watching this, and it wasn't me, by the way.
By the way, if you're not sure what a bad comedian is, he wears shirts of clubs he's done. Watch this. Go on. Oh, by the way, hey, let me check the avatar app. Does it say the Mud Shark? Go on.
You've already been reported for trespassing, Geno. I swear to God, it's a legit report.
I'm going to do this again. It's a legit report.
It's going to take us an hour to watch a 3-minute video, isn't it?
I swear to God, but now do you get why I get upset? This is a guy. This is a guy that I lived with for 3 months because he was sub. But it's like, this is a guy who calls himself a comedian. I'm getting legitimate. First of all, and I'll say it again, this is a grown man saying this shit. This is a grown man. Listen to this. My sources. Listen to him. Look at his face here. Now watch this.
You've already been reported for trespassing, Geno.
No, I haven't. This guy is a comedian. He's a fucking embarrassment. Watch this.
I swear to God, it's a legit report.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
I'm going to take him out again. What is a legit? What is a legit? That's a 50-year-old man. What is a legit report on TMZumock? You ready? Here we go. Here we go.
The Dabbleverse.
What
So
a
someone's
joke.
already reported Gino for breaking and entering,
And
and it's a legit
He's
source.
drunk, by the way.
Just came across my desk.
Oh,
It's come across his desk.
I'm putting this together. This is all breaking in front of you. That's why you're tuning in. This is bigger than the hurricane. I could not be with you later on today. So let's focus on what's important right now. Gino getting arrested.
Yeah.
Somebody sent a letter to the management company
The management company. They're like,
with the video. There was a break in and enter in suite 904B. That was the address of Compound Media.
He's drunk, right?
There's a video posted online that shows a previous employee of a tenant of Compound Media breaking and entering into the old unit.
And if you don't get what a piece of shit Chad's becoming, and I'm trying to save him, Chad stole credit cards from 38 people. Stole 38 credit cards. Chad
Oh, but no, that's in the past.
Yeah. And he thinks, but and when you ask him about it, like if you ask me what I did, I'll say it again. Walked into the building, said, I want to go see the old place. They're like, yeah, have a good time. I met with a buddy down the hall who has a tailor shop. He's like, let me show you another. We went in 3 different abandoned places because every place in New York is empty. They want you to rent it. And I would have told Chad, but Chad's like, let me make a story because I'm desperate for super chats, 30% of which will go to YouTube while I get people to hate other people because Chad's lost his way. He was never funny. He wants attention, and he's getting way more attention being a piece of shit on YouTube than he will ever get being on stage opening for a guy, Nick Swartzen, who puts him on because I'll say it again, the only thing easier than hanging out with Chad off stage is following him on stage. What don't you get? And then he's like, and then when I called him out in a video, this is what broke him. He's like, I said, all these people that accuse me and Keanu of shit who've never done anything, we're the luckiest, happiest people alive. One are in a card game. They're like, well, a guy that did drugs, cheated on, was wife swapping, and had kids, he's fine. A guy like Chad that stole credit cards, a guy like Melton that has coke arrests, apparently. I don't even know. I don't care. All these people with actual criminal records.
I think you hit the cable again. Shit. All right, Gene, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm going to have to come in and out again.
Ah, so good.
See, E-Rock loves you, really.
What's that?
I said E-Rock loves you, really.
I know. They all love me. No one ever wants to stand up for me, but they all love me. They're all like, you're fine. Everything's a joke. It's all good. It's all good. You know,